What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I'm back with another video. And today I got my top 4 NBA player props for the day. And before I get in this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below because all those things really help the channel out a ton and really help push my content out to more and more people each and every single day. So I really would appreciate it. And yeah, guys, we got a big NBA slate for the night. Well, not huge, but 2 games. Really fun NBA slate that I'm really confident in. And yeah, it's the Western and Eastern Conference semifinals of the playoffs. Very exciting, very entertaining. And without further ado, before we get in these plays, I want to mention Sleeper real quick because Sleeper is running a free Nikola Jokic square for new users tonight. You can get access to this free square as well as an 100% match on your first deposit up to $500 when you use code FF23. That's code FF23. And Sleeper legitimately is the best of all the DFS apps out there. They have the best value on the board every single day. They have the most free squares. They have the most discounted squares. So make sure to take advantage of Sleeper today and make sure to use code FF23. But without further ado, let's get right into today's plays. First off, I got Jaylen Brunson over 31.5 points versus the Pacers. So Brunson struggled his last 2 games in Indiana. However, I feel like this line is too low for Brunson to not take it. This line at certain points throughout the playoffs has been 37.5. And we're getting it at 31.5 here today, which is just crazy low value for us. He's gone for 40 plus in 2 of his last 3 games at home. The Pacers defense has been horrible all year long. I'm not going to let 2 bad shooting games derail me from taking Brunson. Yes, I know he's been getting double teamed more. Yes, I know he's been shooting the ball horribly. However, he has historic usage that we haven't seen in the NBA playoffs since Allen Iverson and maybe 2017 Westbrook. Like, this usage is absolutely absurd. This is a matchup that Brunson should be able to exploit tonight. I think he's going to do it. I'm really confident in Jaylen Brunson, and I'm really confident that he gets the job done. So Jaylen Brunson over 31.5 points versus the Pacers is my first play of the day. Next up, I got Tyrese Halliburton over 20.5 points versus the Knicks, minus 115 on DraftKings. So Halliburton is over this line in 2 out of his last 3 games in the series. He should be over in 3 straight, but just played 28 minutes last game because of the 40-point blowout that occurred. So I don't think that's going to happen again. I think this game is likely the closest and most competitive game of the series so far. I'm sure this game will be very tight throughout. The Knicks have struggled horribly versus point guards throughout the playoffs. We saw what Tyrese Maxey did against them in the first round. Knicks likely will still have their struggles. Halliburton will likely have to perform well. And I think he will perform well because this Knicks defense is not good versus point guards. And Halliburton should be able to have a really big night. So Tyrese Halliburton over 20.5 points versus the Knicks, minus 115 on DraftKings is my second play of the day. Next up, I got Anthony Edwards over 29.5 points versus the Nuggets. The Nuggets have seemed content letting Ant get his and go one-on-one. Don't expect many doubles here now. This is a must-win shift game in the series. Edwards will be locked in. Edwards has been the best player in this series, and I don't expect that to change. I think he will still be extremely aggressive. I think Edwards is going to be as aggressive as he's ever been. I think he's going to be attacking the rim like crazy. He's going to be looking for his pull-up jump shot like crazy. He knows the only way for the Timberwolves to get this game on the road is for him to drop 40. He knows that. And I think he's up for the challenge. I really do. I think he might go for 40 again. I think he might go for 45 tonight. I really don't know, but I think he's going off. I'm really confident that Anthony Edwards is going to be locked in and have one of his best games of the season. So Anthony Edwards over 29.5 points versus the Nuggets, minus 112 on DraftKings is my third play of the day. Lastly, for my fourth and final play, I got Nikola Jokic over 12.5 rebounds versus the Timberwolves, minus 115 line on Fanduel. So Jokic is over this line in 2 of his last 3 games. The game has been slow and tons of offensive struggles, tons of rebound opportunities for Jokic. Jokic will play very heavy minutes and have tons of rebound opportunities in this matchup. What we know about this matchup, it's going to be sluggish. It's not going to be super high scoring. The stars are going to score a lot, but everybody else is not going to score that much. It's going to be a grinded out game for sure. And Jokic has been grabbing rebounds like crazy in this series. When he does grab them, he's had 2 games at single digits, but the other games he soared over this line. I think he soars over this line tonight. I think we get a huge rebound performance from Jokic. So Nikola Jokic over 12.5 rebounds versus the Timberwolves, minus 115 line on Fanduel is my 4th and final play. So those were my top 4 NBA player props for the day. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and you do want to see more content from me moving forward, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below, because all of you guys showing support really does mean the world to me. And we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so each one of you subscribing, each one of you showing love really does mean the world, and it really does change things more than you even realize. And without further ado, I'll see you all in the next one.